I don't know which of us. Oh, we're live.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. I am going to apologize at the very beginning. A lot of us here are not feeling
well.
oh my gosh, see, I can't even
We're not feeling well today.
Feeling very well. I don't have much of a voice. Trying to talk as loud as I can.
So we're just going to wing this.
And I forgot my sample over here. So let me
Okay, grab your sample.
Okay, so today we are going to stitch out. I've started half of a block already. We're going to finish one block. But look at how cute
This is adorable. I love it.
I haven't done my binding or my backing because I can't figure out yet how I want to quilt it.
Okay, that works. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But it is super cute and it actually goes together pretty quick.
Yeah, because you just worked on this the other day.
Yeah. So I think the cutting took the longest.
Well, that's the way the quilt that I just...
So this is called Sweet Sentiments.
This is such a cute
It is
table runner.
super fun, super cute. It's finished. Dimensions are 16 by 44. And I believe it's $10.
Yeah, or something like that.
Okay. So
And you happen to
I
have...
do have a kit for today. It is $28.99. Gets you all the fabrics.
And the
You
backing.
need backing, binding.
Everything.
Just no batting. $28.99 for that. And we'll get started on sewing here in just a second.
Yeah, Mary, we are definitely stuffy noses around here. Pretty much the whole store is down right now.
Okay. A couple of announcements. Tomorrow we have the first official.
Whatever.
I think we did the bonus design already, no? On live?
I don't know.
I don't remember. But the first January design for the 2025
The mystery
wallflower quilt from Kimberly.
All right. Yeah.
We're going to work on the January design tomorrow. And then on Wednesday is the first Bernina Club of the year. Friday, we are going to be doing the Serger Quilt As You Go placemats.
Okay.
Okay, so that'll be a virtual class as well. And then, what is that? That makes 11. Then the weekend after that, we have the new Kimberbell 80s Stitch and Rewind event. So.
Is that the one with the little bag?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, and the strawberry.
Uh-huh.
The jelly tote. Yep.
Jan, is there a kit? Are you talking about for
the runner?
our runner?
Of
Yes,
course
there
there
is a kit, Miss Jan, if that's the one you're talking about.
$28.99.
And that's for everything.
Yep, just no batting.
Yep. So,
And then we do have a giveaway. This is gonna go to Miss Claudetta Tucker.
oh, Miss Claudetta, looky here. Is that cute or what? We'll put that
This is
in with your
I think
package.
this was an older DDE also, like 2 years
I think
ago,
so,
maybe?
yeah.
In
It's so
2030?
cute.
Oh, I'm gonna see. Maybe not.
Well,
Okay.
Karen, we're trying to figure out when the bonus design was too. And Cindy
They
and...
were sent out in November, I think, the designs. But I don't remember if we did it on live yet or not. So I don't quite remember. Okay.
That's because our brains are not quite together today.
Okay, so for today's project, it is a little bit of cutting. But once it is all done, it goes together so smooth and the instructions are amazing.
Okay.
Super helpful, like pictures and all of that. So we're gonna put together one light heart today, a dark heart, and then the piece in the center, and then that will create this, that will finish this one block, and then you just create 3 more of those.
Do you have the pattern up online today? So the pattern is online, Jan. You can order it from there. It is a cute one, though.
Okay.
For sure.
So in the quilt, there is a darker heart and a lighter heart. Okay. Those two hearts have fabrics cut differently.
Uh-oh.
But the assembly is exactly the same.
Oh, I see how different. Okay,
so
look
these
here,
are cut,
ladies.
except for this top little corner here. These are cut at 2.5-inch strips. These are 1.5-inch strips.
I like 2.5.
Okay, so just be mindful of that. And it shows in there.
Tells you
Of
everything.
your dark pink or red fabrics, you're gonna cut this. Of your light pink fabrics, you're gonna cut
this. Okay.
And then your background, which
All
I
right.
did in the cute tossed hearts here. Okay, so we're gonna do our dark pink or red. I don't remember what the instructions call it.
Yeah, Marge, it's been it's that kind of a day around here.
Red. They call in the instructions. They call them red.
They do? Okay.
Yeah, because theirs are red.
Oh, theirs is red. Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah,
to start-
Melody, we're kind of under the weather here.
To start our heart here, the very beginnings is this little section right here. They are all the same. Just depends on if you're going to do a dark fabric or a light fabric.
So basically, you're starting a log
It's
cabin.
a log cabin, exactly. Okay, so we're going to do our 2 1.5-inch strip or squares,
Okay.
right sides together.
And you cut all these pieces for them, right?
No, I did not.
All right. Let me lean over here so that.
All right, so put this back on the side.
So you've got your ironing board.
Can drape. Okay, so there's a lot of like turn and press and turn and press.
And we'll just sit here and watch.
Okay.
Is the By Annie still happening tomorrow?
Oh, probably.
Yeah, I think it
I forgot
is.
about
Kate's doing that one, isn't she?
that. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so those are 2 1.5-inch squares. Then we're going to add a 1.5 by 2.5-inch little piece of the background fabric.
Okay.
Of the heart, this is pretty much the only part of the background where you're going to need the background fabric.
Oh, Linda, that's a good one.
I was about to press it even though I didn't sew it.
Well, that works. I don't think I'm quite as bad as Cindy, but we've been snuffing in concert here.
And then you're just going to press towards each newly added piece.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so again, this is going to be the same for each block.
I do not know when the Sewing Bee Quilt Project will begin.
I think actually on Wednesday with the cutting.
Oh, maybe Wednesday.
Okay, so when you start, we're always going to start with whatever color block we have up in the top left.
Okay.
Okay, and we're going to go 1, and then it's going to go, so each even number piece that we add will be to the right. Each odd number piece we add will be to the bottom.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3,
3, 4. Okay.
Okay.
And she is using the Q2 stitch, always with her J-foot. So for me, when I do log cabins, and I don't know if it's me because I'm left-handed or what, I always have to stop and think about which direction they go.
Okay. And then, so the thing is that we're not going to like add here and then here and then here.
Right.
It's only just right, left, or
Right.
bottom, right, bottom,
Right,
right, bottom.
right.
Okay. So now we're going to do down here because this is number 5. It's an odd number, so it's going on the bottom. So with it being this way, I think I had 7 So I have 12 fabrics for all the strips and the hearts.
Uh-huh.
I can't just do them scrappy. Okay? So I cut every size that it says to out of each of my my colors.
Uh-huh.
And then I did that, like, turn one over, and then, you know what I mean? Like, it was like, turn the one pile stayed normal. Okay, all the little 1.5 inch squares, and all the 1.5 by 2.5s, I folded one to the back, or I pulled one to the back. Then the next strips, I put 2 in the back, just so that each of them could all be different.
That sounds like what I finished up yesterday. I had to.
I just can't, like, willy-nilly just, like, grab one and go, you know? I can't do it.
Well, you could try.
No, I can't. I have tried. I still obsess over it way too much. All right, now on to number 6.
And she has her little pile of fabrics here. Isn't that sweet? Jan thinks the runner would make a great giveaway.
Oh, does she?
We'll get right on that, Jan. You did a fine job mixing and matching, though.
Oh, well, thank you.
So how many blocks did you say we're doing today? Just one?
Just one of each color.
Okay.
I've already done one of each color.
Uh-huh.
And then we'll do the middle.
And I suppose you could use just a set of 4 and then put borders on it and make
What I
placemats.
was going to do with this block. Well, maybe not a placemat, but I was going to make it a pillow.
You're going to make a what?
A pillow? 'Cause
Oh, a
it's big block.
pillow. Yeah.
It's a 16-inch
But I was thinking you could just, add to it and have placemats to go with your table runner.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there'd be a way.
Yeah, there's this, so you could go from like this to this.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a good placemat size.
Mm-hmm.
Except for we just talked about that, now they have no idea what we're talking about.
Right. Oh, that's a great idea, Marge. She was thinking maybe turn it into a wall hanging.
That would be super cute.
You get right on that, Marge, and bring it tomorrow for demo. Because we expect all the Thornton people to brave the snow and be here for demo.
I have a really cute project for tomorrow, so you better come.
Okay.
It's really cute.
If Cindy can get down here from Greeley.
I'm not supposed to get as much snow. I don't think.
Well, yeah, Pat, my throat is not sore. It's just sinus. Well, Marge, I don't know how I'm going to text you the fabric. She said that if we text her the fabric and the pattern, she'll get right on it.
That's a new one.
I can definitely show the finished one again, Patty. Hang on here.
Oh, it's mostly finished.
It just doesn't. Cindy has not decided upon her quilting method yet. So, it is, well, I'm going to lay it down here on the floor. That'll work better. Sorry about the motion sickness. So it has a total of 3 blocks. It's just adorable. Or as Patrick says, adorbs. We don't have any snow yet, Shirley. The mountains have gotten lambasted with snow, but down here in Denver, we're okay.
Okay, So for the dark hearts, you're going to do 3 layers.
Okay.
Okay, so that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dark pink pieces.
Okay.
Okay, once you do that, you're going to add a 1.5 inch square
To each
to
corner.
each corner opposite of your, like,
Oh, the starting corner.
okay, and that will create our little almost rounded heart shape.
Oh, I love it.
Okay,
Yeah, it's adorable.
going to trim and press.
We don't have, do we have any, no, we don't have any 10-inch layer cake Valentine fabrics. I don't think we do.
And this is definitely a layer cake friendly project.
Yes.
I just cut all the fabrics in the kit to fat 16ths because that works too. Okay, so here is our dark pink.
I like it. I like it.
Okay, now we're gonna do our light pink heart.
Okay.
So again, that very first top square in the corner,
Okay.
find my little square,
There it is.
is the same.
I have to go through all my stuff. I'm just, I'm like, I'm trying not
Okay.
to buy a bunch, but I have to throw it and
I know.
just have to pack it and move everything. I just really like that quilt.
Okay, and then we'll add our other background piece to the bottom.
Okay.
And then just remember the light pink ones are going to be 2.5 inches aside from this starting unit, okay?
That's interesting the way they mixed that up.
I like it though.
I do too, but I mean,
I'm not making everything super uniform.
right. It would make a cute bed quilt too.
Oh yeah.
I like that idea.
Like a baby crib blanket.
Oh,
That'd be really cute.
that would be adorable.
Okay, so here's our starting one. Again, we're gonna make sure our colored square is in the upper left. And we did 1, 2, 3, so 4 is gonna go to the right.
Mary, you have Cindy and I and Steve here in Thornton today. And Matt and Mo are holding down the Littleton store. So we've got lots of people out not feeling well. There's lots of pressing in this, like Cindy said, so she's got her little
You
Oliso.
want your side station going.
Yes, and she's got her little Olesso steam iron going here.
My nephew, who lives down in Mississippi, he does
You know, when you look at this from afar, I did not realize that some of the strips were 1.5 inches and some of them were 2.5.
Yeah, I didn't either looking at the pattern, and then I started cutting, and I'm like, wait, what?
Patty, I can show you the quilt. It's not finished. It's not bound, quilted, or anything like that. But I can show it to you here in a little bit.
All right, so now, again, I almost did it to the wrong side.
Uh-oh. Oh, we will be. Just enough cold medicine and we'll be.
Oh, yeah, I'm so doped up on Dayquil right now.
And I've been downing Emergency like crazy.
Okay, so this one, because they are fatter strips, takes way less.
The kit is $28.99, and that gives you enough for everything, backing, binding, all the parts and pieces, with the exception of your batting. And we think the pattern
The
is,
packaging's up on the cutting table.
okay,
Forgot to grab it.
hold please, we're gonna walk. Um,
1L or 2L?
yes, and the pattern for the Sweet Sentiments is $10 before your discount.
970-545-0060.
Okay.
Okay, so this one takes way less. We only have 2 layers
Okay.
on each side. Okay, so but we need to put our little background corners
On each corner.
on.
And the pattern and the runner kit are up on the website.
Yep.
And she did switch back from the Q2 to the center needle. I watched her.
Are they all blue?
Yeah, one was.
Okay, so up facing the wall.
This one was up at 16.
Okay, so you're pretty much just going to make, so there's 3 blocks, 2 of each color in each block. So 6? 2, 4, yeah. And, of each color. So you're gonna make 6 blocks of the light pink, 6 blocks of the dark,
Okay.
of these little guys.
Oops, we're losing something here.
Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna trim this and press.
Button pushes before. You need a sack.
No, I don't think for bad.
We don't charge for bags because we only have 2 locations.
Awesome.
Let me get your pin in there.
Okay, so now we have the unit already done,
Perfect.
or half of it.
Yeah.
Okay, I want my lights to be in opposite corners.
Okay.
Darks to be in opposite corners. And I want the top corner piece to be all towards the center.
Okay.
I'm going to put 1 sashing strip in between the 2 blocks I just created.
Okay.
Okay, and then we'll do our center one.
Uh-huh.
And then our block will be done.
Whoa.
I know. See? Told you, it goes by.
It does go fast. That goes really fast. So I can see that the cutting would be probably the most time consuming.
Yep. Definitely.
Hi guys.
But I put up on the website for today
Uh-huh.
the 1.5 inch ruler from QS.
Oh.
That made it super simple.
Oh, yeah.
And a 2.5 inch cutter.
It definitely would make it
The 12
easier.
inch one
Uh-huh.
by 12. Because, yeah, it just really made it go by super fast.
Yeah, one of them was only $5.
Patty, yeah, did you want us to just reserve one for you, or are you going to order it online?
Okay. These strips that are going in between are going to be pressed towards the sashing.
Okay,
Okay.
because it was the last one put on anyhow.
So that was the last one, but oh shoot.
Just leave it down on
Ruh-roh?
for a second.
Nope, that's right.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, and then we're gonna add the dark one to the top.
Okay, perfect. Okay, Patty, we'll send one down.
You're all set. You ladies have a wonderful day.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. Chill
Yeah.
out.
Here you go. All right. I'm not.
Okay, again, it needs to be pressed towards that center strip.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, well, I can start you on that. They are doing
Okay, so now we have lights and darks in opposite corners.
Uh-huh.
So now we're gonna take 2 more strips for up here, and
Uh-huh.
then we're gonna make a small little floor patch in the middle.
Oh,
Now,
nice.
because I have lights and then darks, I'm gonna want it to be lights
Opposite.
and then darks.
Yes, yes.
Okay, but you could totally make it. Actually, no, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna want it so that we have a diagonal of light and a diagonal.
Oh, really? Okay.
So I have the destination.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna like that better. I
Okay.
think that's what I did on those too.
Really see
Yeah.
what it does.
Okay, so we're gonna do our
Yeah,
little
you did.
floor patch first.
Okay.
And because these are going side by side, I'm gonna do these, when I press these, I'm gonna press them in opposite directions
Okay.
so that they'll nest nicely.
Alrighty.
Doesn't have to always be there, but, to hold that big,
So again, the pattern, the Sweet Sentiments pattern, is $10. And it is online, so you can put your order up online. And the kit is $28.99, and that's backing, binding, and all of your piecing fabric. And that is, again, $28.99 for the kit.
Okay, so I just press them towards the light pink on both sides.
Okay,
That way they'll be
nested.
opposite.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna put those together. Except for I lied and I didn't do it towards the light pink.
So again, the pattern, Penny, is $10 before your 20% off. And the Sweet Sentiments kit is $28.99 for the table runner.
Okay, so I've got my little floor patch here. So cute.
It is cute, yes.
Okay, then on each side, I'm going to add
A piece.
to get us our center strip.
Okay,
Okay? All right, so one to the top.
and then are you pressing towards to the bigger piece, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, that'll work.
Right?
Mm-hmm, that'll work.
That's okay.
Showing you, I haven't used this machine a lot.
Oh, Donna West, that doesn't sound good. It's snowing at her house.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh, Donna, that means it's coming. Maybe it'll go north of Denver.
Okay.
Like I said, Greeley's not supposed to get as much snow as down here. Okay, so now we have our center.
Okay,
Okay,
nice.
and then we're just going to put our centers together.
All right.
3 strips together.
All right. Row
Now
one, row
doing
two.
it, having them pressed opposites.
Uh-huh.
Look at that. They'll
Looky
just
there.
butt right up nicely.
Nesting. It's called nesting, huh?
Also got a free motion, a different setup for free motion than the other machines where it's actually using a stitch regulator built. It's a that goes on the vehicle, and it's basically designed to, give you more even stitches. Another thing that's, been pretty cool too. So, the picture play is something that you pay for, an actual picture off of the stick. And, we do that. I want
The fabrics are adorable. Absolutely.
Well, thanks. You guys know I like picking out my fabrics.
I know you do.
Like, it's an evolution. The machine is more sophisticated
Okay, so we got one,
with the projector,
2, 3.
and then we'll do.
and then we've got IQ Suite. We have not seen it yet. It's actually a download that we're waiting on. But it should have more to it, a lot more to it than the current IQ Designer. Basically, there are some hardware changes, the bigger thing, this whole unit is larger than the Solaris. This is a larger space here. To accommodate that larger projector. So there are some hardware changes. Basically, the enhancements in
So sweet. It is. It is.
keep the screen pretty similar as far as you're definitely going to have more stitches available in regular sewing.
Oh, my eyes just started watering.
New designs built into the machine.
Oh my gosh.
And then
Okay, and so now we have our block.
Yay.
so even from the Destiny to the Solaris, there's a lot that made it worth jumping from the Destiny to the Solaris. And then again, this is, we're so
Okay, so you're just gonna make 3 more of these.
as far as
3 more? 2 more.
Yep, 2 more.
If you're doing the runner.
Yep, 3 in total. Okay,
So sweet.
and then you do, so there are 3 of these, but you do need to make 2 additional of these.
For the
Because there's
ends.
going to be one in between here and one in between the other.
Okay. Okay.
So you'll make 5 of these strips.
Okay. Nice.
Okay?
watch Paula play with
Nice job.
And then quilt as you would prefer. Oh, you do have outside borders. Okay, so once you do your 3 blocks together, sorry, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
You do the smaller borders at the end,
Right.
then the one,
Well, no, you did that opposite. You did
oh, I guess so.
the longs, the
Yeah, I guess I
sides
did the
first.
long ones and then the short one.
Yeah. So this is the whole runner. It's so cute.
I love it.
I do too.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining.
Yeah, ladies. I will go back, but I only saw 2 requests that we had on here. So, but anyhow, have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow with some one of us. All right. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.